Father Leonard MacMillon, pastor of St. Pius X Parish in Coeur d'Alene. Father, thank you so much for joining us. First, how are you and how is your community?
We're doing well. We're, of course, heartbroken. The news came, you heard all like 20 cop cars, so you knew immediately something was up. So I called my deacon, and he's the one who told me the whole story. So this was Sunday afternoon, so we just called a rosary and adoration and started to pray. So we prayed for the police and the firefighters, but it felt like 9/11, where, just heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching pain. So we prayed, and then we celebrated Mass. But luckily this community is so well knit together that people in that heartbreak, people were calling the hospital, asking if they need blood. People lined up on the road as the deceased firefighters were led away. So we're leaning into community and prayer.
And what message do you have then for the faithful in your parish and for the families of those who were killed?
My reaction, of course, there's a Greek word that reads anger, but it really means anger to the point of heartbreak. So, like with that heartbreak, we prayed, but I just feel I can no longer give any quarter or tolerance to any form of hatred or revenge. The poor guy, the victim, was driven by excessive hatred. And in our community, I just don't think we can allow that.
Well, it's certainly something that the country is struggling with. We're grateful for your prayers and your ministry. Thank you so much, Father Leonard.
God bless you.
God bless you.